Good day and welcome to BKB Constant Graphic Design Tech. You're highly welcome to the next module for graphic design under the same perspective, logo design. So open your Pixelab as we move on together. So click on the A icon, you take edit and you get rid of the text. So you're going to write as take a tick, maximum expansion of the text, you give it a column, take a tick, then go to font, you give it. So you're going to give it Roboto bold or Roboto black. Roboto black. So if you don't have this particular font, make sure you use the notion of a previous lesson on generating fonts and generate this and importing to your Pixelab then use. So you're going to have a maximum expansion of this, expansion of this. Next, you're going to have a copy and you have your lock one and your height. So you're going to work with the first one, which is the S. You can bring it to this particular place for dimension. So next, you're going to take zoom so I can go to see what you're doing. Leave out in zoom, you can take perspective if you wish or if you desire. You click on shapes, you scroll down under fill color, you give it a black coloration, take a tick, we have a compression. Make sure I take into consideration everything that we're doing here. You take a copy of this, you go to column, you go to give it a white column, click on zoom, bring it to this level, then you have a stretch. After doing this, you take a tick and take a copy. You take a rotation. They will take a merge. Take into consideration what you're measuring. The first S, so merge that and take a tick. Next is you go to erase column, you enable tutorials. You can take a tick, click on zoom, resume this. Can allow here to click on shapes under fill column, same allocation, use a black coloration. You have a stretch, you have a copy to change the column. A tick on the copy, then we have a rotation. Next, we're going to merge that. After merging, we go to erase column to enable. If I increase the tolerance to 1 and the smoothness by 1, now I click on your empty background, the text shapes, you go to fill column, you give it a black, and we have a reduction for the shape. The next, we're going to have a merge. Take into consideration what we are merging. So after doing this, we are going to have a height. So we're going to hide this, and we want to hide the first S that we did. To click edit, you get rid of S and write a G. So I'm bringing to this particular portion, click on shapes, under fill column, give it a black and a tick, reduction or a compression, and a stretch. Finally, take a copy of this, change the column, take a tick again, and you take a copy. Finally, we have a merge. So take into consideration what we're meshing, not the S, we are meshing the G this time around. So take an OK, you go to erase column, you select enable, increase the tolerance, probably the smoothness by 1. So take a tick, click on empty background with text shapes. After doing this, so we're going to use perspective, making sure that it's well aligned. Good. So this is well aligned. Then next you're going to have a mesh. So after having mesh, we can have a reduction of this and a copy of that. Or better still, they just have an expansion. Then you have a copy of that. We centralize this to the center. Make sure that it's at the center. So you can use position to position this well. So after doing this, to take a tick, we're going to go to shapes. So make sure it takes into consideration everything that we're doing. This and this. So you have to merge this. You scroll towards the right, you go to erase column, you enable increase tolerance, the smoothness. Take a tick, go to shapes. So I'm measuring this and this. Make sure you take into consideration everything we're doing. Don't skip anything. Don't. Because if you do that, you'll always make a mistake. So click on shapes again, take a tick. So we're going to have a merge. This and this last one. Take a tick here and you go to your erase column, you enable to increase the tolerance on the smooth edge, take a tick. Go to shapes, this and this to merge that. So with this now, they're going to go to the first one, that's the top, to give the texture, so you're going to enable your texture and increase this. So there's a particular portion that we are not in need of. So you're going to get rid of this square that we have beneath here. You're going to go to eraser. So we don't need this particular aspect. Right. So get rid of it. You take a tick. So it's always here it visible again. So take a look and we work on the one beneath. You go get to your texture. Excellent. So this is what you have or in your list. What is what you need to have. So after doing this, the next is that you're going to have a merge. Okay, because you have a crop, you have a reduction, and obviously this has to be hidden. Next you go to shapes, you give it a cycle, one of each color, give it a black, take a tick. You have an enlargement, so take a copy, take an enablement, take white, we have a reduction, next we have a merge. So take into consideration what we are merging, when to merge, and how to go about merging. You go to erase column, take a tick. You're going back to your shape, make sure that you don't skip any aspect, because if you do that, you obviously restart your work and you will not reach to the expected task. So merge this. Good. So as I mentioned this, also get copy of this. Now we have your rotation with the reduction. Then make sure that it's well fitted to fit inside your wall. Then good. We are going to give it a color that we got from our gradient. Better still, we are going to get it from this one. Hide this because we need the exact color to pick. So we're going to get this particular color. Take a tick. Click OK. Now for this other second one, do literally the same thing. Click a plus icon. I take a tick. So the next thing that we have to do now is to merge this first aspect. Take a merge. Possibly we have an expansion. Okay. Shoot here. You unlock your S is okay. They can unlock a square. Making sure this is well positioned. Now next you go to your shape. You have a compression. You take a copy of this and a reduction. You can position this well. You have a copy of this. Exactly. So you're going to have what we have here. Next, you're going to merge everything. So after merging, you have a reduction. You click on the three icon, you get image size, change this to 720, click OK. So next you're going to write this one. So make it bold. Then you go to column. So you're going to give this to this column. Then this. So after doing this, you have an enlargement to increase the size. Then you have position it to the center, this is to the center, and this as well. So after doing this, we'll click on shape. So you do a slight adjustment, like take a tick, I take a copy of this, take a movement, then take positioning. Okay, so after doing this, you're going to merge 1, 2, and 3. You merge them. Now you're going to go to shadow. You enable the shadow. You can reduce the blendness, or you can increase the blendness. So towards -y. So you do this. Okay, so this is good. So go to your shapes again. Then I'm going to send this to the back. I'll send to the back. They're going to go to column. You enable. Excellent. So you're going to lock the shape. You go on this, click on this without clicking on tick, click on empty background, just like that. Take a copy and another. Then another. So excellent. With this, you can be able to save now into your Pixelab. You can be able to save this into your Pixelab. Or better still, if you want to use the notion or perspective, you can still use this. You can still use this and you work it out. So after doing this, you see us going back to shape or to size. And the hardness can be increased. In the bevel should be reduced by 8 to 1. So this marks the end of our class, and make sure you stay tuned and make sure you do your assignment and challenge yourself for more and more tutorials. Stay tuned.